And there we go. There is the scale armor. Hey, welcome back everybody. This is Shino, and this is episode 52 of our Let's Play series. I am sitting in the kitchen right now, making up some bread. I just left you guys on the episode 51, and I'd gone over and looked and saw that the trader had 2 more days left in this trading cycle, and he was taking more spelt bread. So just going to bake up some spelt bread real quick, take some over and get that exchanged for some gears. Still working on a couple of big purchases that I need lots of gears for. So I'm going to do that, and then when we come back, we're going to put together our scale armor. So that should be exciting. All right, be right back. All right, I'm back. Hey, I'm on the last bit of bread here, but I wanted to talk about something else in 1.16. You know, I mentioned that we had upgraded to 1.16, and one of the things that I always liked about 1.16, or what I like about 1.16, and what I didn't like about the previous versions, when you put the jars on the shelf, you can get 4 in a block, but when you put them on the ground, you can only get 1 per block. That's been changed now with 1.16, so I can. If you put your cursor right in the middle and you click, you still place it in the middle. If you put it up near one of the corners and you place it, you can actually place it in a corner, which means that you can grab and put multiple of these pots in a single block space. How's that going? Going good? Okay. And that's great. But here is the better part. Look how big that was, right? You can only put 1 in. That's not the case anymore. Voila. You can actually mix them now. So you don't have to have the exact same item when you go to mix them. In fact, any of these items that can be put in can now be mixed together. So you can actually save yourself quite a bit of space now when you're talking about putting things together and organizing items in your workspace. You can now save space by locking them together into one location. So I absolutely enjoy that so much. That is one of those things that I always hated about it, you know. You've seen for many times I would always keep, you know, a bowl of meat right there, or a bowl of food right there. Well, now I can go in and I can put all of my food items here in this one spot and have them for when I need to find them. I've got them all in one spot with me. Voila, there we go. Okay, let's see, what time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning. I think that's all right. Okay, let's go and put together some armor. So we have done the meteoric iron chainmail, and we've put together the plate armor, the iron plate armor, and I said that I wanted to put together the steel plate armor. So that's what we've been working on. So I went ahead, just like we've done in times past, and get this cleared up out of here. Just like what we've done in times past, we're going to start off with the leather jerkin. Now I should have everything that I need here, so let's do H. All right, so let's start off with, and let me close this. We'll do H and then, oops. All right, let me figure this out here. So let's open up E, and let's make this movable and move it over to here. Does it snap it back? It does not. Okay. So now we'll open this up and make this movable. Set it down here. Now we should be able to open up this. That's the iron, that's the steel. Okay. Now we're working. So this goes here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I hope I didn't miscount. We're going to find out. And then for this one, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I think that's right. And then for the cap, it's just the 3. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, and 3. So there is our steel chain armor. And now, for making the scale armor, this is where I need the 2 pieces of leather. Alright, we'll make that here in just a minute. Let's get this in. Scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's the scale body armor. Oops. And for the leg, you know what? I may have made more scales than I needed. For some reason I was thinking it was 20 that I needed also. Also, you do get 2 sets of scales. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I was worried about doing my counting and how many scales or how many steel plates I was going to need. But you actually, you get 2 scales per plate. So it's basically 1 scale per ingot. That's what you get. I don't think I've got any more leather. Let's go grab some leather. Armor up, because I'm sure we're going to run some bad guys tonight. Maybe not. Alright. So, open this back up. Go to E, go to H. And we need, for the helmet, so we're going to need the chainmail. Those 2. And those 2. And there we go. Alright, so there is our third. I'm going to put it on here for now so we can kind of see it. Ooh. There we go. Pretty fancy. We'll look at it on ourselves too, of course. So let's get this put on and swapped out. There we go. And there we go. There is the scale armor. Now, just like what we've done before, we'll open this up. We'll take a look between the 2. So we can look, let's take a look at the chest piece first. The body armor, you see durability is 3,500 versus 900. This is a protection tier 2. This is a protection tier 4. Protection tier 4. We look at the effects that come with it. You can see you have a flat rate of 1.6 HP reduction in flat damage. You can see you're 90% protected. Healing effectiveness is 17%, so 17 times 3, it's 51%, so it's going to cut it in half. Hunger rate increased by 12%, so all 3 pieces together would get you a plus 36% increase on your hunger rate while you're wearing this. Ranged weapon accuracy, of course, is reduced. We've seen that with all the rest of them. But walking speed is only reduced by 7%. I mean, that is pretty significant when you put all 3 together. But if we look, it's really not that bad as far as your walking speed goes. This is at a run right there. So that's really not that bad for what we've been dealing with on some of the other pieces, like the plate armor, of how bad it was. So is there a bad guy? I was hoping I could have a bad guy wail on me for a little bit. Let's see if we can find somebody. Let's see if we can find somebody that wants to beat up on us. Oop. Not seeing anybody. Heard a wolf just a little bit ago while I was baking bread. Last time I heard a wolf and I came out here, he was right in our base. I don't see him. I don't hear anybody either. So, yeah, you know, it's one of those things. As soon as I put this armor on, they all run and hide. Don't want to have anything to do with this, do they? Oh well. So let's go over and put this armor over in our over here in our museum. So, and that's what we're doing. I had mentioned this way back in series 1 that I was talking about what's going to be an end piece for us. What are we going to look at as far as saying we've completed the series, and we talked about getting some of the armor pieces together. So that's what we're working on. So I'm going to swap that out. And we're going to put this one right here. So there we go. There is our 4th technical piece, because we have our gambus and armor on, which I need to make another set to put in here. But we have the steel plate armor, and I guess I ought to put a sign up here that identify which ones these are. But that's the steel, not plate, the steel scale armor. And then we look up here, we've got the iron plate armor, and then the meteoric iron armor piece over here. So that is 3 pretty high level pieces of armor that we've got. So pretty nice. And like I said, I'm going to make some more armor out of copper and 10 bronze and probably black bronze. And there's a couple of special pieces. I've talked about the forlorn armor, and I have one of the pieces I was able to buy, but it's a broken piece, so I'm going to have to get it repaired before I want to put it on display. But I've only got one of the 3 pieces so far, so it's going to take a little more work. So, all right, folks. Hey, that's going to do it for this episode. Just wanted to get the armor piece made today. Not really a whole bunch else more I want to get done on this episode, but that's... we got that done. So what are we going to do next episode? Well, it looks like between episodes, probably need to go grab some more copper. I made a lot of lanterns when I was getting this area down here put together. So I've used up a lot of my copper pieces, so I probably ought to go mine some more copper and work that up. Okay. Hey folks, thanks for being with me. This is Shino. This has been episode 52 of our Winter Wonderland series. And talk to you next time. Take care.